we even using the right measuring stick to begin with? So, why is something as simple as a can of Coke 20 times more expensive than it used to be? When technology has made it easier and cheaper than ever to actually produce one, it just doesn't add up. It makes no sense. Why does our money buy less and less, even when we're all getting more and more productive? And this just illustrates the disconnect perfectly. 1. Technology improves. 2. Making stuff gets easier and more efficient. So 3. Logically, prices should go down. But what happens? 4. They just keep going up. There's this huge, massive gap between our technological reality and our financial one. This right here is what the Bitcoin believers call the broken measuring stick. The whole idea is that our money, the dollar, is failing at its most basic job. A functional currency should reflect the fact that things get cheaper as technology improves, but ours is actively distorting that reality. It's making it seem like things are getting more expensive when really our money is just getting weaker. And that's the core philosophical argument for why something like Bitcoin is, in their view, absolutely necessary. So let's go back to 2016. You've got this famous economist, Kenneth Rogoff, super respected guy. And he basically predicts that Bitcoin is way more likely to become worthless than it is to ever hit, say, $100,000. Well, you fast forward to today, and Rogoff has had to concede that, yep, he was wrong about the price. It soared way past his predictions. So what was his reasoning? He basically says, I couldn't have known the government wasn't going to shut it down. His whole prediction was based on the idea that governments would crack down and ban it, which of course they didn't. And our source material frames this as the classic everybody else was wrong apology. You know the type. It wasn't that my analysis was flawed, it was that the rest of the world didn't behave the way I expected it to. And this right here highlights the core conviction of the Bitcoin believers. They see its survival, its resilience, not as a bug, but as the entire point of the whole thing. When you look out at the world and you see prices constantly going up, while technology is making everything easier and cheaper to produce, you just have to ask yourself, is the problem with the world, or is the problem with the money we're using to measure it? Is our money reflecting reality, or is it actively distorting it?